It's pretty much the coldest day of the year so far outside. For those of you who aren't in Calgary, we've been having a winter storm for the last couple of days. Incredible winds, 20 centimeters of snow. It's now like minus 18 outside. And the room that I'm filming this in is the hottest room in the house, and I've got 2 fans going to keep me from melting. Welcome to winter.
I feel fantastic, and I never felt as good as how I do right now, except for maybe when I think of how I felt that day, when I felt the way that I do right now.
Hey everybody, this is Connie.
Hello everybody.
Connie's up in St. Paul, and she's the one who got all the books that we sent up. So Connie, what happened to all the books?
I scavenged through some of them first.
You find anything good?
Yeah, there's a couple things. Actually, the shorthand book I found very useful.
Oh, good.
And a couple of the French textbooks.
Shorthand was torture for me.
Yeah. But I found it kind of handy. I've already started adopting some of it. And actually, I was able to complete my Dune series. There was 2 pieces in there I didn't have in from your collection. So
awesome.
Then the rest of it went to my place of work. And then it went to the cell block.
The cell block?
Yeah, as long as it didn't have staples in it, we can give it to the prisoners to read when they're serving weekends.
Didn't get a lot of work done this week. Didn't get a lot of decluttering done, a lot of simplification. It's just, we all know, it's leading up to Christmas. Things are a little tougher. People are having troubles finding even just time to spend time with friends and family because you're busy getting ready and wrapping presents and shopping, and you can't even do all the fun stuff you'd like to do for Christmas because you're too busy getting ready for Christmas. So I figured we'd focus today on a few tips, some things to help you with your projects. I've been hearing that a bunch of you have started your own projects, and that's great. I'd like to hear about it. If you want to make a video, please make a video, put up a video response in YouTube to what I've been saying here. Love to hear about what you guys have been doing and what you've been accomplishing. First big tip comes from Gretchen Rubin over at the Happiness Project. Don't get organized. You may want to go out and buy a whole bunch of closet organizers and drawers and shelves and that sort of thing, but it's not going to help you any, because what you need is to get rid of your stuff. Once you actually clear out some of the stuff, then it'll be really easy to get the rest organized, because hopefully you'll have generated a lot of room. Next is something that's really hard for me personally, and this is something that all of us go through, the thought of, I'm going to need that someday. I have a whole box of white erasers that I got from a company I used to work for that are great for when you're doing stuff with pencil, but when do I ever pick up a pencil and draw anything? Never. I've got this laptop downstairs that motherboard we think superheated, and the inside's melted, and it's not good to anybody anymore, but I've got it because it's a laptop, and obviously I have to keep it because it's cool electronics, or at least it was when it was working. Get rid of it. One facet of that is exceptionally hard, and that is gifts. And this is the time of year that really comes into play, because this is Christmas. At this point, people are going to start giving you things, and they're all awesome. They're great gifts. Thank you guys so much. But what are you going to do with them? Come on, I was at a Christmas party last night. This is cool. Check this out. I got these great Sandman figurines. They're beautiful. They're awesome. I love them. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to add them up to the rest of with the rest of my comic book stuff and my action figure stuff. I love it. It's great. But it is more stuff. And you're going to get stuff. You're going to get all sorts of toys. Stockings. Lots of people still do stockings. I love opening a stocking, getting all sorts of little toys and stuff, like Little Jacob's Ladder deal, right? You seen the Duvar? I love these, I always wanted one when I was young. I didn't get one. They do this thing where it's awesome and it goes on, shakes on down. It's really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've had this for a couple of years, and you want to keep it because if someone notices that you throw out something that they gave you, you're worried they're going to be a little upset. They're like, oh no, but it's not that important, and they're not going to be crushed. It brought you some joy and some amusement, and that's all it's there for. A good way to combat that is to find a good home for the things you're giving away. Like the books I donated. That feels great. You can recycle things. That feels great. If you're not throwing it out, you'll feel better about it. But here's the big thing. Don't let it sit around. You can have boxes and boxes of stuff sitting around for the perfect recipient or the perfect charity to give it to, or organization or whatever, and it will sit there and it will still be clutter, but you'll have labeled as important clutter because this is stuff that's going to be given to someone who will need it. And it's still going to be in your house. Get rid of it. Small steps are good. 15 minutes a day, little pieces. I'm going to do this shelf. I'm going to take care of this closet, this particular cupboard. But every bit that you get out of the house is another bit that's not in your house, getting in your way, keeping you from doing the things you want to do. it's okay to do the easy stuff first. The first step I did was cleaning up this desk. It was easy. Really, it's a whole lot of papers. Just sort them, put them away, throw stuff out, recycle stuff. That was like a little reward. Oh, look, I did so good. It's awesome. Look how clean this is. Off you go. And if you can't do it by yourself, get help. Get someone you trust, someone who loves you, but someone who's objective. And then listen to them. Get them to come over, sit down with you, start going through things. And you'll learn that things just aren't that important. Don't forget to reward yourself when you're done. You earned it. You did work. It's good. Just don't buy more stuff. Alright, next week's going to be the big week. Next week I am tackling the downstairs closet. It is step 1 to get this room cleaned because I've got to get the stuff out of this closet and into somewhere else and get stuff out of the downstairs closet. So, that will be interesting. Well, try filming the inside of the closet, see how it looks. So we'll see you next week.
Well, I'm glad it's getting used.
Yes, yeah, it's some of it did, some of it didn't, because the adult content. You don't want to encourage prisoners with adult content.